Hey, what is up guys? Jeremy here and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a little bit of a different style kind of review. Yeah, I'm going to be reviewing some HID headlights. And yes, these are headlights for your car. If you guys don't know what HIDs are, they stand for high intensity discharge. They're also known as xenon bulbs, and they're typically 2 to 3 times brighter than your normal halogen bulbs. They also do have kind of color tint to them. I personally like 8 and 10K, even sometimes 12K. But you can get like yellow, white, the blues, a real light blue, a medium blue, a deep blue. You can get into purple, and you can even get a pink and green style of HID. They go off of the Kelvin scale. I'll show you guys more on that here in a second. But like I said, I've been using HIDs for probably about 7 years now. They're that much better than normal headlights in my opinion. And you go back 7 years ago, a conversion kit would typically cost between $200 to $300 to get, which is the same thing I have now, but nowadays you can get it on Amazon for $30, which is crazy. I mean, that's on the level of the price of a halogen bulb. If you go to your local hardware store and want to pick up the Sylvania halogen bulbs that are supposed to be, like a pure white, you can pick up these HIDs for cheaper, and they're 2 to 3 times brighter, and they're just even better. So, huge difference in price throughout the years. And like I said, I've had these on all of my vehicles. Ever since I tried out my first HIDs, I've never gone back. They're that much better. Now, like I said, you can pick up this conversion kit for $30 on Amazon. Of course, keep in mind, every vehicle is going to be different for its bulb size. So what I have in this video is probably not the same as you unless you have a 2013 Nissan Rogue. So all the bulbs are going to be different for all vehicles, but what you're going to get in the kit is going to be about the same across the board. You will have the 2 bulbs, the 2 ballasts, and then the wires that are connected to the ballast. And, I'll get more into that here in a minute. First off, I do want to show you the Kelvin diagram of the headlights, so it'll help you guys decide which style of HID you want to get. So here's the Kelvin kind of scale. First off, you got the 3K or 3000K. They're kind of a yellow. They look just like halogen bulbs. They're obviously brighter because they still are HID, but I wouldn't recommend getting the yellow style. About the only benefit you're going to get out of that is in fog, which in my opinion is not worth it. The next is the 5K, which are pure white. They are pure white. I do enjoy them, but I just don't like them as much as the 6, 8, or 10K. Now, the 6, 8, and 10K are blue. Basically, the 6K is a very, very light tint of blue to it. I mean, very light tint. They almost look just like a daytime white. The 8K, they're pretty much just straight blue. You can notice a difference between, the 6 and the 8K. It's pretty drastic. It's almost like the difference between white and baby blue. But then once you get into the 10K, the 10Ks are a deep blue, and those are the ones that I have installed here, and I'll be showing you guys, and they are a deep blue. They're personally my favorite. My favorites would be the 10Ks or the 12Ks. The 12Ks appear to be kind of a purple, but they're more of a really deep kind of violet blue, I would say. And I love the 10 or 12K. Those are my 2 favorite. And what they're going to do is obviously they're bright at night, but they also make street signs glow. Like street signs will literally illuminate from like a half a mile away, and you'll have no issues reading any street signs. For those of you that do have HIDs, you guys would know what I'm talking about. It's pretty crazy what they look like. And then you also do have 30K and 50K, which is basically a pink or purple and green. These are also extremely bright, but also I'm pretty sure in every state illegal. You don't really want to go with a 30 or 50K unless you plan on getting pulled over and questioned about your headlights. Don't get me wrong, they are very, very bright. But like I said, I'm pretty sure they are illegal in all states. So if, this is your first time getting into HIDs, I would highly recommend you guys to stay between 6 to 10K. If you're not happy with, let's say you get 8K and you want to get more of a deep blue, like I said, since you have the conversion kit with the ballasts, all you need to get are the bulbs, and the bulbs are about $10 for the pair. So if you get the 8K, you can pick up the 10Ks for like $10. So you can basically kind of try out all the different bulbs for 10 bucks for the pair, which is extremely inexpensive compared to how it used to be. Alrighty, so here is one of the bulbs you're going to get in this kit. Obviously, you'll have 2 of these, but this is the HID bulb itself. As you guys can probably tell, it looks totally different than a normal halogen bulb. Now, do keep in mind these HID bulbs are extremely fragile. You need to be very careful with these bulbs when you're installing them and when you're handling them. You got to make sure you do not touch the bulb itself with your fingers, because you don't want to get the grease of your finger on the bulb with any kind of, fingerprint or anything like that. You also do have a ceramic piece on the outside of the bulb here. You need to be very careful with that. You don't want to crack that ceramic or anything. Just be extremely careful with these bulbs while you're installing them. You will also get the ballasts. Now, what the ballasts do is they basically give the bulb a huge surge of power when you flick your headlights on, and that's basically what's going to get the chemical reaction going in the headlight. When you first turn them on, you will see it too. I'll show you guys here in a little bit what it looks like when you first turn your HIDs on. They will basically flick on, and then they'll basically slowly change color and heat up. It's actually a pretty cool looking effect, but that's what the ballasts do. They just give the headlight that surge of power at first. Alright, so here I have the headlight laid out. So this is the plug that will go into where your old headlight plugged into. It's just the old wire where you had your old headlight directly plugged into. Just plug it in here, and then that's what's going to give power to the ballast and to your HID bulb here. This should not take you any more than 20 minutes to install. It's pretty simple, straightforward. It's basically just plug and play. Alrighty, so now when you guys feel confident about wiring them in and they're all plugged in, ready to play, just go ahead and flick on your headlights, and you guys will notice a huge difference as soon as you turn on your headlights. First off, they're going to kind of flick on, and then they'll start out as a pure white and slowly warm up to whatever version you have. Like I said, these are the 10K, so it kind of transitions between like a really light blue to just a regular blue into the deep blue, which 10Ks are, and it's actually a really cool looking effect. For those of you that are just getting these for the first time, once you have them installed and you go out at night for a drive, like I said, you're going to notice a huge difference with these bulbs compared to normal halogen bulbs. The difference is huge. I can't stress that enough. Like I said, I'm never turning back just because I love them so much. I tried to record some footage of these headlights at night the best I could for you guys. It doesn't really do too much justice on what they actually look like. They look totally different in person than they do on video, so do keep that in mind. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So again, these are the Apex Xenon Headlights HIDs, high intensity discharge. I got these from Amazon for 30 bucks. They are slim ballasts. I will leave the link in the description. Just be sure that you know which size bulb you need to get for your vehicle before you do decide on getting these. And then you will have the bulb size to choose from, and also the Kelvin scale, so 8K, 10K, 12K, whichever version you want to get. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this awkward, different kind of review. If you did, definitely throw me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot here at the channel. And if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.